Perfect. So, hello guys. I'm here to make all the backbenchers proud today. Raise your hands if you were a naughty kid in your childhood. Ooh, we have quite a lot of naughty kids here. Huh? Let me bring you back to my childhood days. Being brought up in a family where my both parents were working, I'm an only child. So, where was I getting my entertainment from? Grandparents. I'm so lucky and I'm so humble that I got love from all four of my grandparents, which made me feel like a social butterfly. I was always there making a lot of friends, living this very good and easy life. But you know what it bring also? I got a bit spoiled, to be honest. If I talk about my primary school life, going to school was none other than a surgical strike. Every morning, I'm just waiting, how can I make my bus go? Because my house was like 30 minutes far, you know what I mean? Coming to part where I became a bit grown up, I came to middle school, to high school, the level of pranks increased. Now we have fireworks in school. Have you ever tried putting a firework inside your teacher's chair? Anyone? I know, I got suspended for that, big time. But it was fun. I always have that ignition in me where I wanted to break the rules. In India, you're not allowed to have phones in the classrooms. So me, obviously we were sneaking in phones. Who doesn't live without phones? We are Gen Z. We need our phone, we need our Wi-Fi, right? So I ordered KFC in the school. And our lecturer, by mistakenly, took the class to another 10 minutes. So where did that delivery guy end up to? My second home, principal's office. I think the amount of times I've been to the principal office, half of the students used to call me principal's son. Going there again and again. But when there was a time when I thought that, Gurtej, what are you doing with your life? I came to high school. I didn't know what to do. Shall I select non-med? Shall I select medical? Shall I go for commerce? All my friends voiced for commerce. So I was like, okay, let's do commerce. But then accounting came with it. With accounting, economics came. Then business studies. I know half of your people, you're already smiling because these three subjects are quite intriguing, but also quite confusing. I failed all my mock tests until my high school. All of them, complete all of them. It was my last year, and it was the board examination. I'm thinking, okay, one of my friends, he's going to America. One of my friends, he's applying for Canada. Shall I also apply for America or Canada? Shall I be the same person? But then my grades were not even showing me to go to New Delhi, which is our capital. Then I sat down with myself, I took it to consideration, and I thought what I want to do in my life. And then hospitality came to my brain. This is one of the very lovely topics I've been hearing about since my childhood. And the way it came out to me was very interesting also. But let's come back to the high school part, how I passed my high school. So the last 3 weeks, my parents gave me a target. If you get 60, we'll get you a new car, whatever you like. How many of you like BMW here? Perfect. I get a Mercedes, by the way. I don't like BMW. So we set a prime example of getting a Mercedes if I get 60% of my grade. Then I was thinking. Then I thought, let's put all your efforts into place. Let's leave this phone behind. But you know, some of us people, we just can't go and start this academic journey. What I did was started pushing my focus a bit side. I kept it to go to gym. I kept it to put into sports. With that, when my physical health came into compliance, my academic journey also began. So I passed my plus 2 board exam with 75%, not even 60, which shocked my parents. Like my mom gave like 10,000 sweets to all the neighborhood, maybe, in India. But it was one of the best time of my life, and then I knew what I had to do. Going after hospitality, I'll give you a small background from where I come from. This golden temple is known as Sri Darbar Sahib. It gives more than 120,000 free meals a day in India. So my community, it's all about giving out, the social service, being a better person. And the city, my hometown, Chandigarh, it's made by Swiss-French architect Le Corbusier in 1951. Can you believe it? In India, there's a city done by Swiss-French architect. So for me, coming to Switzerland was always like a dream. And in 2020, I applied for all these good universities. I got selected also for some of them. In May, I had my ski shoes ready, my good long coats ready with all these ties. And something happens in the world, and we all are in a lockdown. COVID, my dear friends. So I had very limited options what I have to do. Being a rule breaker, I thought, let's try something close. I went for Middle East, for Dubai. And the biggest transition for me, being a naughty kid, a rule breaker, was from this guy to become a guy in suit, 3 pieces. But this student life is not that easy. I'm sure a lot of you have also traveled from a lot of different parts of the world. How did you feel when you left your home for the first time? Was it challenging? Did you still miss your mom? Do you feel homesick? Yes. So I was also feeling exactly the same. When I came to Dubai, it was COVID, it was very hard conditions, but I was lucky that at least there were no online classes. I had physical classes. I was still having fun, to be honest. But with that, there was an opportunity for me to shine, to come out of my comfort zone. I was never an academic student. But then, in our university, we had this challenge known as Global Innovation Challenge, in which 27 universities across Middle East and Asia participated. Me and my team, we worked so much on this project, and when the results came, we got first. This is a picture from Al Khalij Times newspaper in Dubai. So from this, my academic journey just came out, you know. I was 19 years old. I was struggling getting 60s, and now I am winning global championships. Ooh, what happened here? But this motivation, guys, I always took along with me after this day. Now, telling you about the product, we did my first rule break, which was deliver. In this Global Innovation Challenge, you know, in 2020, there was no AI, there was no chat GPT, but we created a duct with AI modulation in which in your rooms, you can get stuff delivered, you can get medicines delivered. If you want to have some concierge services, you can also just check through the app. At that time, it was a bit different than other people's projects because this was happening through AC ducts. So imagine, we just opened the foundation of hotels and created something within the AC ducts, which can be sustainable also, but with innovation. Now, I hope you guys know this person. You might have seen this picture somewhere, you know. This guy is the legend of being a naughty kid. You know how? I'll tell you a good story about him. When he was 12 years old, he made a video game worth $500 and sold it to black market. Apart from that, I wish I followed his footsteps. He hacked into his principal's database and changed his grades. Is India falling behind? Somehow? Elon Musk always had this vision, starting from his garage, that he will make rockets. He will take people to moon in the lowest cost option available. And today, whatever he planned, whatever he manifested, how many of you believe in manifestation? Perfect. A quick meaning of manifestation, guys. It's not only about thinking to getting something, but also to believe that you can do it, and then you put the hard work of achieving it. So Elon Musk made this $800 billion company right now, SpaceX, with Tesla. That's a lot to learn. Now, today I came to the Co-Palace like this with my super generated cape. This is basically some points we naughty children, we rule breakers have enlisted. We can be courageous if somebody challenges us. We are stubborn, but last but not the least, we are risk takers, guys. I also know one point about me, that I fear of becoming average. Every morning, I wake up, I have this constant thing in my brain saying me, Gurtej, you got this. If you got up, you show up, you are doing things which people are not even applying for, you're halfway there. You are motivated to do it. Now, my recent rule break. Last week, we went to Germany, Düsseldorf, to represent Swiss Hotel Management School for our project. My team also was there with me. It was a very lovely experience. This machine is called personalized biopods with augmented reality. So we changed the saloon experience. Sometimes being too futuristic also can be a limitation, but in our case, it was amazing. We didn't come first, we came second. We came to the local final of Austria, Germany, and Switzerland. But when we came second, what did I learn? Whenever you come second, you have the thrive to become first. What if, when you already become first, you always think that you're second, so that thrive is never ending? Now, I'll tell you about a very interesting thing. So you might have seen all these innovations. I made Deliver, we did L'Oreal Brandstorm Challenge in Germany. What if I show you basic innovation, what we all can do? So you guys can see this tie. This is nothing but my biggest enemy in school. You know how many people I've bumped into it? Can you please tie this tie for me, please? It's a good knot. How can you do it? Let me show you a hack. A small innovation from my side, okay? Are your timers on? Can you count for me? Okay, I'll do it myself. 1, 2, 3, and boom. A knot in 4 seconds, guys, for you. Now, you can find small innovations in every task you perform in order to achieve your highest efficiency. Talking about what I learned so far being here, the same noise as a naughty kid when I wanted to do things which are disruptor mentality, they are still there. Nobody can take them out. But what if I put this energy and take it to something which is extreme? Today, the same naughty kid is standing on this stage, being the SAF Student Ambassador Forum President of SHMS Liza 2024. Somebody challenged this risk taker that he cannot do the TED Talk. Today, he is doing that in front of you live. The only thing I would like to say you today, to finish, in summary, will be that if you are crazy enough to think you can change the world, then, my friend, prepare to rewrite the rules again. Thank you so much, everyone.